eternal ruin. Keep that underlying principle in mind. Final dystopia.
You're not ready to retire yet. Don't be fooled.
We are a bunch of fools who are too stubborn to accept eternal ruin. Keep that underlying principle in mind. Final dystopia.
I am without limits. Maybe an 80 out of 100.
Enemy elimination successful. Just as I expected, I refuse to stop here.
Looks like an... Titan defenses! Think you're so strong, try to withstand this! Imperial Blast! So strong, try to withstand this! strong. Try to withstand this.
Aerial blast! Very healing!
To accept eternal ruin. Keep that underlying principle in mind. Final Utopia.
So strong. Try to withstand this. So strong, try to withstand this! Aerial blast!
Come on, give me a break!
At least that's over.
Ooh! Feels good to be so strong!
Captain, I'm picking up a small spike in those unknown energy waves.
Where's the source?
In this vicinity, apparently.
I don't see anything.
I'll retrace the wave's path.
Anne, have you found any hints yet?
Sorry, nothing of note. Please inform me if you discover any aberration in the landscape, no matter how insane.
This must be... Anne!
The unidentified energy in this spot is at the maximum magnitude that can be recorded.
That's a pretty massive reading. But there's no semblance of a building here.
Perhaps the facility is below ground, and they transport themselves into and out of it.
That makes sense. Although, if the transport system were to break down, they'd be buried alive. Therefore, there has to be an emergency exit.
We can't rule out the possibility that it's optically cloaked, so I'll try hacking the system once I find the nexus of these waves.
Do it.
This area is too wide open. We'll be seen if we stay here much longer.
Spread out!
Crap. Damage done?
In a minute, sir.
Anne, sometimes Get up, Anne!
Are you almost done? Volcanic burst!
That's completely surrounded.
Captain, I'm picking up a small spike in those unknown energy waves.
Where's the source?
In this vicinity, apparently.
I don't see anything.
I'll retrace the wave's path.
Hey, this must be... Anne!
The unidentified energy in this spot is at the maximum magnitude that can be recorded.
That's a pretty massive reading. But there's no semblance of a building here.
Perhaps the facility is below ground, and they transport themselves into and out of it.
That makes sense. Although, if the transport system were to break down, they'd be buried alive. Therefore, there has to be an emergency exit.
We can't rule out the possibility that it's optically cloaked, so I'll try hacking the system once I find the nexus of these waves.
Do it.
This area is too wide open. We'll be seen if we stay here much longer.
Let's make this a good
Done.
In a bit, sir.
I need to buy Anne some time to finish.
Keep coming.
Hurry it up, Anne! Everyone, dive inside the doorway!
More challenges lie ahead. I knew this had to be Kronos' lair.
All these corrupt? So, those were Kronos' doing as well?
What in Bastille is with this bizarre place?
I don't have enough information to say for certain. Let's keep moving.
No. I can't believe they'd...
Your face tells me you knew about this.
No,
How much do you know exactly?
All I can say to that is, I'm sorry.
What can I say? I'm a perfectionist. Can't get any better than that.
Hardly worth the effort.
What can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
I love learning.
I'm not ready to retire yet.
Please forgive me.
A decisive win with minimal
Can't get
casualties.
any better than that. What can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
I am without limits.
That's not her. Look a little closer.
You're right, it's not. But they're so similar. How is this possible?
Getting data on Relia is our top priority. To do that, we'll need to press on.
This might do the job.
Try it.
Someone's coming.
We're a bunch of fools who are too stubborn to accept eternal ruin. Keep that underlying principle in mind. Final dystopia.
All right then. And finish up as soon as possible.
Bring it on, you hunks of junk!
I have to say, the fact that we're back into our corner is unbelievable.
It's gonna take a little more time. Just be patient.
Volcanic burst! Volcanic burst!
At least that's a proof of how important this facility is.
I hate to interrupt your fun, but hurry it up.
Flying time is all about emotional, not physical strength.
I've got more of that than anyone I know.
Why don't you start trying as hard as the rest of us, then, Hobson?
Great job.
Everyone, please follow my lead. Quickly now.
What's going on? Another trap?
Lelia's here.
She's here inside this laboratory?
Yes, she is. One floor below us.
try to withstand this!
I must use this gift to protect others.
I love learning.
I am without limits.
Aurelia!
My word! What happened to your hair? How could anyone do something like this to a young girl? It's entirely unforgivable.
But at least she's safe. Don't worry. You're okay now.
It's like she's reverted to her previous self.
If I were abducted and imprisoned in some underground facility, I'd act the same way. Who wouldn't be traumatized by that? Let's get to know each other again. No pressure.
I don't mean to cut your reunion short, but this place isn't safe. Let's get out of here.
Please, hold on a second.
A tracking chip.
I won't make that mistake again.
Let's go.
All right.
Captain, in addition to the emergency exit through which we came, there appear to be transport devices located on each and every floor of this complex.
Great. Fidel, get on finding one of those transporters. We'll get out of this hellhole yet.
Enemy elimination successful.
So glad to finally be out of there. I will burn you!
Let's go back to Eastern.
Emerson! I'll be fine. I'll help. Do you think that Kronos is after Relia because they think she personally is important to them? It isn't just her power.
I guess so.
Another way to put it might be difficult, but it's not as if she agrees with me.
I'm not mad. I just couldn't help myself when I got to thinking about
Thinking about what?
that if Relia were able to get her signets removed, then maybe these people would lose interest in her.
Ah, like extinction? People are not born with sickness. In fact, no one can. Conversely, there's also a technique to remove them.
I'm fine.
Such removal is termed expunction.
We don't want this power. Not one bit.
Did she say we? Has the necessary.
It's a long road from Eastern Traker to Satya. I advocate getting everything we need here first, after which we can head out. Does that sound good to everyone?
It sounds great.
We are a bunch of fools who are too stubborn to accept eternal ruin. Keep that underlying principle in mind. Final dystopia.
That was maybe an 80 out of 100.
I'm fine.
Minimal casualties.
More challenges lie ahead.
Nothing will touch you. What? It's over already?
The more skillful I get, the more charming I become.
I'm fine. I'll do it.
That was hardly worth the effort.
You can count on me.
Master.
Well now, what is the issue with supplies? That one of the wounded?
Our medical corps is seeing to them, but no soldiers are too injured to...
No, I was speaking of the townspeople.
Oh, of course you were. I'll have the medical corps look at them right away.
Master, your son has...
Now's not the time.
Let me just say he's performing admirably.
That's good to hear. Now, if you have nothing further, I'll be going.
I don't, sir.
Well, I bet really is quite pooped from that big adventure. How about we go back to the inn and get some rest? What an idea. I'm not very tired. You just haven't noticed yet. Come on now, let's get you to bed.
I must be anxious or something. Maybe a breath of fresh air would do me some good.
Who's there? What are you doing out this late?
That's my line.
I talked to Victor earlier. He told me you become quite the swordsman.
You've never praised me before.
Yes, I have. You've just forgotten.
No, I'd never. All you ever did was get mad at me.
That's so now. What's gonna happen with that little girl?
We're still not sure, but one thing is, we're gonna give it all we've got to keep her safe.
To think that I'd hear you talk about protecting people.
That statement is proof that you're now able to care for those around you, to think of people other than yourself. The desire to shelter the weak from danger is one that blossoms in all people eventually, and it seems it has now blossomed in you, son. I'd say you've grown into a fine example of a man.
Something here is wrong. Find Victor immediately and tell him to go on reconnaissance. Then go back to your friends and help them prepare for the worst. Got it?
Got it. Hey, Victor. My dad wants you to go on reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance? He said that? I'll gather my subordinates and leave right away.
Uh-oh. Is this some sort of...
Deadly!
It isn't Kronos, is it?
We're under attack! The enemy's upon us!
We're out.
Since we've opened this can of worms, time to get down and dirty.
isn't over yet. No, not by a long shot. Time to retake the lead in this clash!
No!
Relia, I won't! So, maiden, you're the one Kronos is chasing around. Don't get near us! Don't want to listen? Then consider his lifeblood spilled. Dad, no! If only you'd listened to me, this wouldn't have happened. All right now, don't try anything funny. This guy's my leverage, so I'm taking him with me. Stay back!
It's okay. Don't worry about me.
Shut your mouth! And now for my first demand. Let's see. How about you pack up and scram by sunrise? That should be enough for now. I'll let your imaginations run wild about the others.
This is all my fault. I should have been watching Relia more closely.
Let's go after her right now.
Not so fast. What if the enemy were to discover us?
They won't if we act now.
Have any idea where they might have gone?
There's the old execution site to the northwest they've been using as a camp.
What an eerie place to choose for a camp.
It's where all the criminals in the country used to be disposed of. But from the accounts we've heard, the government supposedly abandoned it a long time ago.
Then, that's where we'll head.
I would like to accompany you as well.
Lieutenant?
Then count us in too.
As you have no official directive to go there, such actions would constitute a breach of conduct. I could never ask that of you.
Come on!
That's an order.
Understood.
Lieutenant, please bring Advisor Camus home safe.
Good luck, sir.
Let's get going, Victor. You won't be going as Lieutenant Oakville of the Central Rusulian Army, but as Victor, a friend and fellow disciple of my father, right?
That's exactly right. Lead the way, my brethren of the Blade.
I know we can save him.
All right, let's get to it.